Aegis X from Geekvape, the latest in their 18650 Aegis range. They've had previous single 18650s, they've had the built-in battery versions as well. The Aegis Legend was a mod that I was really fond of actually, so when I found out this was being released, really couldn't wait to get my hands on it to start testing it. Really liked the Legend, so anything that was likely to be an upgrade on that for me was an absolute bonus. So yeah, as I say, this is a dual 18650 device and it boasts IPv67 protection, which basically means it's difficult to drown and it's difficult to break. Opening this up out the box, so looking at it from this side, it is very much get your face out of the road and it might autofocus for you, bud. Yeah, there we go. From this side, it very much looks like the Aegis Legend, but flip it over here and it has a screen. We'll get into the screen a wee bit more in a minute, but feeling around the outside there, it's all kind of this semi-hard rubbery stuff. I don't know what that's actually called. I don't know. But yeah, what that does is there is bits of metal here and a wee bit of kind of what feels like leather there. This rubber sits out beyond any metal bits, so unless you happen to be really unlucky and drop this onto a curb or some kind of edge, then you're very unlikely to actually score the metal in there. The front part here, the buttons, pretty solid, some kind of plasticky material, but nice click off them. Not much, in fact no rattle there actually whatsoever. And at the front there as well, you've got the wee Aegis logo. One issue I did have just straight off the bat was the battery door. Opened fine there, always opened fine. Pushing it back in, it now stays in, but when I first started using this, the battery door just refused to close. So I don't know if it's just that they haven't quite made a big enough hole or something, and after using it enough your hole gets bigger. So the battery door being a bit hard to stick in was pretty much the only mechanical or kind of design flaw that I could really see. I mean, overall the looks in this I think are pretty decent. For something that you want to be rugged, it still doesn't look like an absolute brick at the same time. And back to this screen. The screen is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to let this focus in just to give you another look there. So this is a 2.4 inch OLED display, and the colour saturation as well on it is absolutely fantastic. And what you do have is various themes available to use on the Aegis X. Now, this is where one of the kind of other niggly points come in. Trying to get into the menu, you have your first menu, it's 3 clicks, and what that's going to give you is the ability to go between power mode, change to how hard, how powerful you want it to hit, etc. All the basic stuff. I've then locked it, so 1, 2, hold that in. Unlock. I don't even know how I locked it there, but yeah, there's a second menu and it's got all your themes in it, the resets, all that kind of stuff, all your about section. It tells you what version is on this. What you need to do to get into that is a pain in the arsehole. 1, 2, 3, hold 2. Right, it worked first time there, so 3 clicks into menu. Then what you can do is go down there, Let's just get that focused again. You've got your themes, etc. there. 1, 2, 3, back in. And then it locked, so 1, 2, and then hold it again, it will unlock. There we go. 1, 2, 3, hold the buttons. Locked again.
A few moments later.
And finally it's unlocked. Yeah, the menu system, 3 clicks and hold the button. Do that yourself, because trying to make myself look like an absolute arse on camera to get it to work is not happening. Basically, by the time I get in there, get it focused so you can see it, the menu disappears and I have to do the 3 clicks then again. So yeah, menu wise, trying to get into it is a bit of a pain in the arse, and then trying to do things quick enough, you have to be careful it doesn't throw you back out. Now, apart from that menu, the screen is just fantastic though, and the themes that you can switch between are really good as well. Hopefully there might be scope to be able to install more themes onto this. You do have your firmware port up the top here, not a charging port, a firmware port up the top there, so it might be possible that we will be able to update more themes onto this. Custom backgrounds and stuff would be absolutely awesome as well. So moving on now to the functionality of this. First off, how it works day to day. It's fairly weighty. It is fairly weighty. It's got two 18650s in there. It is big in the pocket, but personally that does not bother me. I usually sit my mods in the car, like in the middle bit in the car. I don't actually carry them around that much. If I'm just walking into a shop, I've got a pod system and stuff on me. So for me, the size isn't much of an issue. For some guys, it may be. Battery life on it seems to utilise batteries really well. Even though it's got this big display here, the battery life doesn't seem to drain any quicker than any other device that I've had. Probably outlasts quite a few of them. The batteries as well, sitting uneven at the moment, but what you would notice if you use this for any length of time is that it tries to drain your batteries evenly. Everybody always talks about using the same pair of batteries in your mods. Like I've got the Steam Crave Titan up there, the big 4 battery thing, and I've got 4 batteries that were just dedicated to staying in that thing. But this will try and balance your batteries to an extent for you, which is pretty smart as well. The IPv67 waterproofing, shockproofing kind of thing, personally I haven't had the need to test it that much. I haven't dropped this actually. Usually I drop shit, but this I haven't actually dropped. I prefer to drop things that are a bit softer and break easily. But I have seen a few videos of other people testing this out, and it seems to withstand things quite well. The only difference between this and the Aegis Legend is that it's got this screen, so it's more likely to become cracked. It's always going to be a risk. The screen as well, I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and that screen is getting pretty scratched up pretty easily. Although apparently there is supposedly screen protectors come in a box, but the box that I have does not have any. None whatsoever. But now, moving on to probably what you all care about most, in the power. This has a 0.17 alien build in the Blotto, and we're going to fire it at 90 watts initially. What can I say? It fires up quickly, the power's steady, it's continuous, definitely hitting the 90 watts, it feels quite powerful there, and that is it on standard mode, it's not on powerful or soft or anything like that. So yeah, 90 watts, absolutely easy peasy. Let's stick this up to 200 watts, try not to blow my face off. Straight away. That's a fairly big coil that's in there as well. The power, I just cannot fault this device on at all. So that may turn into quite a harsh jump cut because the camera completely turned off because I ran out of memory. Very basic things. So overall, with this kit, or with the mod actually, because yeah, the Cerebus that it comes with, just let's not really worry about that. It's okay, but it's probably basic. Yeah, overall, I had a lot of pros with this, couple of cons. Didn't really see if I liked it as such or not. The answer's yes. I have really not put this down. This and the Blotto on top, I've had it a couple of weeks, and since I got it, this has been pretty much my all-day setup. Definitely worth a buy if you can get it for a bargain, even better. I think for the kit, you're looking roughly about 60-70 quid, maybe even a wee bit higher, just depends whereabouts you're shopping. But for me, I would absolutely recommend getting this. I don't know about the tank. Stick your own RTA or something really good on there. and this little mod will do it lots of justice. If you can, well, you can, but if you can see it for a good deal, just buy this a little bit on the bottom on its own. So a huge thanks to Ronnie Campbell for sending this in for the purpose of review, and as always a huge thanks to Hip Hop Juice, who supply all the cotton, all the coils, and even a wee bit of really nice juice that I've just received this week. So there'll be a review coming up for that fairly soon. If you like what you've seen today, don't forget to leave a wee comment down below, hit the thumbs up button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I have been Bud Puffs, and I will see you in the next video.